Hey everyone, welcome to this quick Vedion guide. Right off the bat, at the bottom of the screen is my world map. So if you need to reference the world map, it's at the bottom of my screen. We're going to dive right into the gear. Here we go. Dwarven Helmet, Radha's Blessing, Salve Amulet E, that's important. Mythical Cape, Avernic Defender I put a parchment on in case I skull and get smited. Prosi, Vigor's Chain Mace, Black D'hide, Climbing Boots, Sparrow's Gloves, Berserker Ring Imbued. You could bring a Dragon Defender if you'd like and put an ornament kit on it to keep it on death. Use any type of blessing. I don't really care. I do make sure you're on Crush, Strength, XP. Very important that you're on Crush with the Vigor's Chain Mace against Vedion. The equipment, the inventory, the Black D'hide body for Pkers when they start attacking me. I try not to get TB. That's the most important thing to me. Stamina Potion, 3 doses of Divine Super Combat. I bring 2 doses of Stamina, 3 Divine Super Combats, 1 Cerebrew, 4 Blighted Restores, 5 Carablons, an Anglerfish, and some Shark with a House Teleport, Royal Seed Pod, and Looney Bag. You could bring a Games Necklace to get there as well. I use my House Teleport because you got to use the Corporal Beast Cave Teleport to get to Vedion. I'm hitting my pool. Let's hit Corp Cave, and then we'll exit the Corp Cave. Like I said, you can use Games Necklace. Other than that, I think you can do like you could use like the log from Lumbridge or something like that, or from Edgeville. Vedion is right up here on this white patch on the world map here. This white patch. So yeah, you could teleport out to the canoe, or boat out with the canoe and walk to that patch. Gonna do this in one take. I'm gonna show you where to stand first, and then I'll explain the mechanics of Vedion and the lure. The lure is really simple. It's really simple. It's probably the easiest lure besides Venonattis. I guess the one tick Venonattis is pretty easy, but besides all the rest of the wilderness bosses, man, this one is cake. First spot that you should mark is in this tree patch, right under the north tree. Hit that spot. Over to the west, there's this patch of rocks. Just mark this little spot right next to the tip of that rock patch. And then on this dark spot, these two are really important. The top left of the dark, the top right of the dark patch. Hope that is good. And then this spot down here is where I stand when I kill the Hounds. It's level 30 wilderness, so that you can do a one-click teleport while you're killing the Hounds. So that's lure, and I'll show you how to do this. Hopefully Vedion is in this world and available. Yes, perfect. Right off the bat, sometimes Vedion will have gotten killed already in a world. Like he'll have already been, someone had already put damage on him, and the Hounds had already spawned. The Hounds spawn about halfway through each Vedion phase. So what I suggest, just like run around real quick, make sure the Hounds, didn't spawn, because you'll lure Vedion. You won't be able to deal damage because when the Hounds have spawned, you cannot deal damage to Vedion. So check around and then start luring. So what I do is I get Vedion aggroed. I step onto that square. I waited too long to run. If you run a little sooner, you won't take any damage there. Run to the west. Wait till Vedion stops walking. Go to the first square. Vedion is lured. If you sit there for too long, he's going to hit you with that splash. Just as soon as he stops moving, run to this first square. As soon as you stand here, you're good. And I kind of messed up that beginning. Once you check for the Hounds, then get Vedion to aggro you. Run down here. As soon as Vedion gets like that general area of like the middle, the important thing is that Vedion gets around this rock pile. As long as he gets around this rock pile, you're good to just start running to the west. So lure him when he's like about mid. You can start running to the west. All right, so we have Vedion lured. You can stand here as long as you want. That square, you cannot stand as long as you want. This is very important. You can run to the south and stand in any of this area as long as you want. But as soon as you step back up into that spot, it's going to jack it up. If you run to the south, always run back to this square. This one is very important. All right, I'm going to start attacking this thing. So I do 1 hit, and then I do 2 hits in this square. 1, 2. I walk back over, and then I hit. You can stand in this square as long as you want. If you go too quick, if I were to move and then attack right away, Vedion will deal damage to me. But if you wait, I think it's like 2 or 3 game ticks maybe, and you time that swing up just right, you're good to go. You see how the Hounds spawn? I run exactly south. I get the Hounds to aggro me. I run down to this spot where I'm in 30 wilderness so I can teleport at any time I want, and I start killing the Hounds. I'd usually have an ult in here with a with a Trident of the Seas attacking the Hounds. He stands down there, he just attacks the Hounds. It speeds the kills up pretty efficiently. It helps a lot. Probably increases 4 more an hour, which I think max with this gear setup is 16 an hour. if you don't get PK'd like nonstop like I've been having over the last 300 kills. So as you saw there, I run back up to the north into that square. You see how I walked too quickly there? If you watch that back, I walked too quickly, and he swung at me and it kind of jacked the lure. If he walks like that, just run back to this square. Wait till he comes back into his position, and then run back and keep killing. I'm going to do a full kill here just so you have the best example possible. Hound spawn. I run to the south. Remember, you cannot deal damage of Vedion. If you lure Vedion and you're like, why can't I hit him? It's because the Hounds have spawned somewhere and you have to go find them. It happens to me all the freaking time. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to mention. If you get a good loot, get the hell out of there. After 15 minutes, the Hounds will de-aggro. That's why I bring 3 doses of Super Combat. After the 15 minutes, 5 minutes of each dose, I usually get, I think it's 4 to 5 kills after that amount of time. I get the hell out of there. I bank. If my looting bag is 300k, I'm leaving. You get attacked nonstop. And what happens is you get attacked and 15 guys will log in. 15 guys will log in and you'll be screwed. I will explain PKers after this kill. Once I get this kill, I'll explain the best way to get away from them. So I ran back up into that square. I'm back to the formation. Got the kill. Rune pickaxe. Awesome loot. Okay, if I get PK'd, right? If I get attacked and I get teleblocked right off the bat, like, oh shit, I'm TB'd for 5 minutes. I run straight to the west and then south. This is single zone right here. I'm going to show you on the world map. This is single zone right here. This whole area is actually singles. What I do is I run south and into this graveyard where there's aggressive spiders and zombies. There's probably other ways of getting away. Maybe run more south and keep going down to this area, but that's what I do. I run in this and then I try to get aggroed and log out. If you get TB'd though, you're probably going to die. Your best bet is to try to avoid that TB. So, you see a guy, as soon as you see him, just run to the south, hit that gnome seed pod, and teleport out. That's why I bring the black D-hide, just because I'm trying to keep from getting TB'd. You could bring a Din's Bulwark and just lose your Barrow's Gloves on death and keep your Dins, but, it's easy to get smite out here. There's a ton of guys that log in, so I just bring the 3 items, man. I bring the Defender, the Vigorious Chainmason, the Berserker Ring, and I just protect those. I do protect item. If I get smited, then I only lose my Barrow's Gloves. You get attacked a lot. The PKers are hefty out here. There's a lot of them, so... I'll show you this lure one more time at the end of the video. I know we've gone a little long here, but for anybody that's still wondering how the hell to do it, I'm going to show it one more time. Vedion's over here. He aggros. I run back. Go to this square. And he's basically in a good area. I just run right over. Boom. And he's going to come right around these rocks. As soon as he stops walking, I run to that square. We're ready to kill, baby. And it's go time. All right, that's it. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, drop a comment in the YouTube video or follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Shudo. I am killing Vedion on stream, so if you have any questions or even tips for me, I will take them. And I appreciate you watching the video. Have a great day. Peace. Bye.